This is Rose, and today I'm going to be doing a more somber video. Today, it's been a while since I've done one of these, and I wanted to actually get more information about the case that I'm going to be talking about before I actually uploaded a video about it. Now, in future videos, I won't be doing ones just around where I live because it's hard to find ones that are around here. And it's hitting a little closer to home than I thought it would. I don't know why I didn't think it would, but it did. So today I'm going to be talking about a case that happened a couple years ago. Alright. October 1st, 2013, Ian Jarrell, 27, of Bridgeport, Ohio, smothered a child in his care. In an attempt to cover up his crime, he threw the child down the stairs so that way it would look like an accident. Carter Matthew Cabrita was a 2-year-old boy, an only child of an unnamed resident. Due to the nature of the crime and the age of the child, I'm not going to give out the mother's name. She's been through enough already. I know I'm not a religious person, but I would like to ask everyone to please pray for her and for her child. Nobody should have to go through what they did. Jarrell was he was the mother's boyfriend who lived with her and his 2 children. The little boy he had bruises observed in his autopsy report. Jarrell was arraigned with a bail set at $1 million. Thankfully, he did not get bailed out. He pleaded guilty to involuntary manslaughter, a felony of the 1st degree, and endangering children, a felony in the 3rd degree. He was sentenced to 11 years for the involuntary manslaughter and 5 years for endangering children. Sentences will be served concurrently for a total of 16 years. He has been given credit for 242 days. Jarrell has expressed remorse and says that the death is accidental. But those hollow and possibly untruthful words can do nothing to ease the pain of losing a young child, and a young child who's your only child, and to have it be at the hands of somebody who's supposed to love you, care for you, and take care of you and your children. Now he does have a record, so we don't know if he was just building up to it or if it was an accident. Personally, I don't believe it's an accident because it takes a very long time to smother somebody. Doesn't matter how big you are, it takes a very long time. And you have to realize what you're doing. Because you're staring them in the eyes, mainly, and you're seeing that life just pour out of them. Personally, I think he should have gotten more time. But it's not my decision and not my place. It was in the hands of the justice system, and whether we think that his time was just or not does not matter. I would like to ask everyone to please hug your children. Tell your family members you love them. And please watch who you bring home. especially around your children. I know we cannot stop horrible things like this from happening, but we can give ourselves and our loved ones a fighting chance. And as for you, Ian Duro, I hope you burn in hell. That little boy did nothing. There's nothing he could have done to deserve that. And there's nothing your ex could have done to deserve that. And your poor kids now have to live with who knows. They obviously weren't living with their mother. I don't think there's enough remorse in the world to make up for what you did. And I hope you live with that every day. Please think before you do anything. Because what you do can have consequences that you can't even imagine. And if you need help, get it. Because a lot of people say that, they were mentally incapacitated, or it's a mental illness that made them do this. Well, for those people, it takes a long time for them to do anything. And if you are coherent enough to stop yourself from doing these things, and you're coherent enough to get help. I can't feel sorry for people that use mental illness as an excuse to cover up what they've done. And I can say that because I do have mental illnesses, and I know that if I ever got those thoughts, that I would go see somebody. Because if you can recognize the thoughts, then you can recognize that you need help. But like I said before, please tell everyone you love them, hug your children, and be safe out there, guys. Good night.